What's up, everybody? I'm Sir Esters.
I'm Black Pino J.
I'm BScribbs.
And we're the Unintelligent graduates. So let's first thing starts off with, let's find out, how's everybody's week? How's your week, Black?
It was straight, bro. Just got to watch some Mando season 2. Pretty
Mando.
good episode. Yeah, Mandalorian.
What's Mando? What the heck is the Mando?
The Mandalorian, man. This is the way.
Mando Hammett.
Watching that, playing Apex, it's the same old shit, man. We're living that quarantine life, and much we can really do nowadays. What about you, Scribbs?
Man, just my daughter had a lot of in-home therapy visits and stuff this week for the first time, so we had those. And then just again watching The Mandalorian and some other stuff, and trying out some new cooking recipes and stuff like that. And then quarantining.
What you cooking, man?
Man, I be cooking all sorts of stuff. Like yesterday, I tried some different grilled cheese recipes.
Hold on, you made it sound like you was. like I made a rack of lamb yesterday. I'm doing grilled cheese recipes.
Man, like, what is it, man? One day I made something weird. I can't remember the name of it.
They say
French.
grilled cheese, man. I can make grilled cheese.
Hold on,
Different kinds of grilled cheese. Like one was I took like a leet wrapped bacon. Like
okay.
I wrapped leets in bacon and then cooked it and then put it inside like a grilled cheese that had like cheddar.
You a ghetto chef.
Hold on,
That's right. That's right.
How'd it come out though? Did it taste good?
It was delicious, man. It was good.
That's like I made something out of nothing.
Quesadillas,
had cheese,
like grilled quesadillas.
Had cheese and bread, and was like, what can I make out of this?
Exactly. How was your weekend, or how's your week been, Esters?
I've been working, man, like crazy. Just
always
staying busy, staying safe. Tennessee raised up the crisis, so basically, the county that I'm in, we have a mask mandate now, so it's mandatory now.
That's good.
Again.
Oh, I'm about to say, I thought they took that mandate down, so the mask mandate's back up.
Yeah, it's back up again because it raised up.
I mean,
it raised back up.
That means the Titans will finish the season.
Hey, man.
What?
Don't you get me started. We lost because of a field goal, man.
You drink
lost because of a field goal.
You got you a hot tea and you drinking it through a straw. You either an X-Men and got a superpower.
This is a special cup. And look at the special cup though. It's got my girl's picture and my son's picture on it.
Oh, look at
She makes stuff like these all the time. I'm gonna shout out to her.
He's drinking his little
She
cup
makes
of tea.
these. Y'all can check out the website. She is Queen.
Is the salad and stuff real hard on the throat for an omnivore? How does that work?
Look.
Is that why you need the tea?
Right, you a goddamn psychopath. Drinking hot tea through a straw. You a psycho. That's
Black there over here.
That's the motherfucker you don't want to bump into in the street.
The reason I drank through a straw is because they always say don't stain your teeth as much as drinking through the regular cup.
That's coffee,
and I guess it's more.
That's for coffee and like juices and stuff.
Tea can stain your teeth too.
It's more corona friendly too. I mean, your mouth ain't sitting there touching no cup, I guess.
Boom.
Like I said, you a goddamn killer. He's a goddamn killer, people. He's drinking boiling water through a straw. Those are the people you don't fuck with.
Look.
Jigsaw over here. Mm-hmm. Want to play a game?
Hey, all right. Well, let's get on to our first topic. Let's go ahead and talk about this Netflix, man. First things first, Netflix, they're raising their prices.
Mm-hmm.
Basically going over the standard plan. It's now $14 a month, which is basically $1 a month from last year. And also the premium is going up $2 to $18 a month. And its basic plan remains unchanged at $9 a month.
I mean,
so which plan do y'all have?
None of the above.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hold on. What?
None. Right.
You don't have Netflix.
I have Netflix. But I don't have Netflix. If that makes any sense.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah. I have Netflix, but I don't have Netflix. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
These are the reasons they keep going up in prices.
And
yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Him and my parents are the reasons they keep going up in prices.
It's people like me that's helping this economy go up and making these prices competitive the way that they are. I want to hear shit. Next topic.
You know how many?
I'm paying. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. I'm paying the $18 because first things first.
I am too.
I found out
stop.
Chappelle show is coming on Netflix the first day of November, which is basically what, tomorrow?
Chappelle show.
Yeah.
Chappelle show.
I really hope that means that they're gonna they're gonna let him do a new season since he has a contract with them.
That will make 2020 a little bit more better if they did like a new season.
It could be. It could be.
They got that deal.
You know, he might have enough. He's supposed to be having another special, from what I was told.
Yeah, I'm about.
From what
to
I've been seeing, he have
Netflix.
Another special. I don't know about another Chappelle show, but it's from his Comedy Central episodes from 03 to 06.
Hey,
and it's funny because my parents piggyback off my Netflix, and I telling them I'm about to cancel it. They sound like dudes arguing with a drug dealer. Like, no, don't do that. We got that Barbarian show on there now, man. You can't do that, man. Come on, man.
I've been hearing so much.
Hey, don't do that to me.
I've been hearing so much about that Barbarian show, man.
I saw the trailer to it, man. It looks pretty good, bro.
Can't cancel Netflix. What are you talking about?
The trailer is nice.
Don't cancel it, bro. Cause you know the next thing your parents gonna be saying is like, "I brought you in this world. I could take you out."
Exactly. They'll be like, "Put diapers on your ass for 3 years."
And this
cancel Netflix.
And this is what I get. I've been feeding you. I clothed you. I washed your ass. And this is the things I get.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. I'm like,
people are the worst when you say no or you cutting off something from them.
Yeah.
That's when people become the worst.
It's true. It's like the lights.
Like, all right, when I used to work at Comcast cable, and I used to get free cable. Like you get like free. They give you like the whole package and shit, except for like the NFL Sunday ticket and all that shit. But like me and my wife, we moved in together, so we were using hers because she worked at Comcast, so that's how we met. And
okay.
So we had this free. We had this free membership. I just had it installed at my dad's house. So then when I got laid off at Comcast, and I had to tell my dad, I said, "Hey, Pop, the cable about to get you about to start getting charged for the cable." Hey, no, wait a minute. What
the hell are you talking about?
That's why my dad he was about to fight to get my job back. So he can get free cable.
Another thing too, basically, if y'all ever played the game Assassin's Creed, they're making a live action TV series of Assassin's Creed on Netflix.
Hold on, so what is it? Yeah. Is it gonna be like the Ezio saga or?
It really don't say. From what I'm seeing, it don't say like what type of saga it is.
It's gonna be the Kardashian saga.
From what I'm seeing, I think it was gonna be an anthology series.
Anthology series. Oh, so it's gonna be different. So what? Hold on. Each episode is going to be showing a different assassin trying to get a kill or getting killed. It could work.
Yes, it's not going to be like the movie, man. It's not. It's not.
I hope not.
It's not going to be like the movie.
If as long as it's not like the movie, I'm good.
That movie was confusing.
It was stupid.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
It was like,
see, the whole premise was Assassin's Creed is that you're jumping. Well, when the series first started, you were jumping in between the present time, which was near future, and the past through the animus and shit. But then most people, when they play, they just keep playing through the past because that's all the fun shit. And most of the good missions were in the past. But that movie just said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna stay in the present." And we're gonna hook this motherfucker up to this goddamn Dark Sidious life alert machine, whatever the fuck that little fucking hand crane shit was. But if they do, and I can see an anthology series, but I would like to see each season be an era in time. You know what I mean? Like one season would be like assassins from Japan or China, and then the next season would be assassins from like Turkey.
Yeah, what they did with like Black Flag and stuff like that.
Yeah, do some shit with some pirate. Like each season is just a new assassin, new time.
Another
If I'm not
$18.
mistaken, that's how they're gonna make it.
I hope so.
That's what everybody's asking for.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go off what the fans say.
I hope. Well, I don't know. It's
Everybody,
Netflix,
they really
man.
haven't put
Netflix
in no
like to go
main.
against the grain. Motherfuckers
What?
like all
When it come to what?
shit. Motherfuckers like Altered Carbon. They cancel that shit.
Yeah, that was
7
Motherfuckers
seconds.
like Patriot Act. They cancel that shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna be real. That second season of Altered Carbon wasn't all that.
One with Andrew
It wasn't.
Mackie.
Yeah,
Anthony
Anthony
liked it.
Mackie.
Oh yeah, Anthony Mackie.
It was
yeah.
okay, dude.
liked
It was okay.
I liked
When he was like getting electrocuted, it looked so fake to me. No.
Dude, Regina King won an Emmy for that 7 seconds performance, and they didn't even give it a second season.
For real?
She won
I
an
don't know
award
nothing
for
about
that.
7 seconds.
They didn't give her a second. They didn't give it a second season.
I don't know nothing about that.
So
But-
It was a good show.
I hear it, but I like I said before, there's so much shit to watch. It's just hard for me to keep up with shit. My attention is,
What you say, man? They got quantity over quality.
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
why
what's
I'm
going on.
canceling Netflix, and I'm gonna save $5 a month and just go to HBO Max.
And your
till
parents
Stranger
gonna,
Things
your parents
comes
gonna
out.
kick your ass as soon as you hit that cancel
You
button.
know what? They live
Hey, but another
15
thing-
hours away.
Colin Kaepernick is getting a show on Netflix also called Colin in Black and White. It's a 6-episode drama that will provide an introspective look at Kaepernick's adolescent years as a black teen. And the teenager is going to be Jaden Michaels.
He kind of looks like him too.
Jaden
Yeah,
Michaels,
he
he played in Vampires versus the Bronx. I think that's a show on Netflix also, if I'm not mistaken.
So he
And
was adopted, right? If I remember, or something like that. He was.
yeah,
he
Kaepernick,
was,
yeah.
I'm trying to remember his backstory. He was adopted.
He was interracial, well, a white mother and a black dad, and he was adopted by a white family, a great white family, a suburban white family.
Why you say it like
Not
that?
my
He just
kind of
was
white
always-
family.
Why you say it like that? Why like just
A great.
He was
white
always
family. You sound like
interested.
Donald Trump there for
I
a
know.
second, bro. Like,
God
it's a
damn.
great white family.
Great white family from the suburb.
And he was
Even.
always interested in his black side, I
Got a
guess.
big yard.
So I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out on Netflix.
You only gonna check it
I'll
out.
check
You-
out anything.
I know
else
why
to
you
do with
checking that because they
football.
got a great white family in it. So I know where you
Dude, I
at.
was laughing when they said the Dallas Cowboys might sign Colin Kaepernick. I was like, you heard what Jerry Jones said last year about taking knees and shit? They ain't gonna sign no Colin Kaepernick.
I know, right?
Hey,
Get
why
outta
y'all
here.
to come at the Cowboys, man?
Hey, man. Hey, shout out to Q. Y'all losing this Sunday, bro. Eagles Cowboys. This ain't got the same energy as
Hey,
normal.
bro, you
but, hey,
wild, man.
if we
All
get
right.
beat by a third string quarterback, you'll see me burning my Eagles stuff live on stream. I swear to God. Hey, but it happened like 6 years ago when the Vikings had Joe Webb out there, third string quarterback,
Ooh.
and he torched us on a Monday night game. I remember that.
Hey, let's talk about what them Eagles gonna do. Y'all win the division, right?
If we beat the Cowboys, I say we do.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna win it at 6-10, but it's still a win's a win.
A win's a win.
Y'all gonna take out Ben. Y'all gonna take out Ben DiNucci.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, we getting Jalen Reagor back this week. We getting Dallas Goddard back, I think, maybe this week. So it's gonna be interesting. See what Wentz does
Okay.
with some more targets.
Okay. If they lose, man, I'm gonna throw shots at you like you do at my
Hey, man, if
Titans.
they lose, like I said, I'm gonna burn my stuff. I ain't even playing. You lose to a team that's more beat up than you. We looking at a team that's more beat up than Tina Turner hanging out with Rihanna at a Chris Brown concert. I don't know what.
Hey, you wildin', man.
If we lose to that, bro, I mean, it's just like I'd be like, no, we firing everybody.
All right. Well, the next segment, let's get on to Marvel, basically. One of the Marvel things, let's get on to Shang Chi. Basically, they finally wrapped up film they had a production halt because
COVID.
the corona, the COVID-19, the pandemic,
Right.
and they resumed in early August, and finally they're done filming. So I know Black know, rep your people. Rep your people, bro.
Damn, that's racist.
Tell us about Shang Chi.
Nigga,
Were they filming in Wuhan,
that's a fictional
China
Chinese character. He's a rep your people. Like, nigga, that was racist. Damn, Stormfront.
Rep your people.
I can't rep that. I'm not Chinese, ass. But Shang-Chi is. I mean, he was his original comic series was Master Kung Fu, and he was pretty much like a parody on like Bruce Lee and other like kung fu movies in the 70s and shit. But it's the dude that's playing Shang-Chi is he's the son from Kim's Convenience on Netflix.
Okay.
He's a good actor, so it's kind of cool to see him in this. And I think now they're actually going to show who the Mandarin is, and apparently in the MCU, the Mandarin is his father. So he's going to again. Apparently, this is a story where he's fighting his dad or some kind of shit. And they're talking about a tournament. There's a rumor that they're going to start. This is one of the movies that they're going to start leaking the mutants into the MCU. Like Omega Red is supposed to be in this.
Okay.
And I think Spiral. She looks like and if you watched if you read the comics or watched the old 90s X-Men show, she was the bitch that had like the 6 arms with the swords with the Ugg boots. And she lived in Mojo World. Yeah. With the boots with the fur.
Tom Brady's crazy ass wife.
And so apparently she's supposed to be in it too. So I think this is if the rumors are true, and I'm taking it all with a grain of salt at this point. This is where we're gonna start seeing some X-Men shit going on. So I'm pretty excited for it.
Well, the movie's supposed to come out July 9th, 2021. And you know how that goes when it comes to Marvel.
Speaking of X,
Sir Esters.
were you saying somebody's being supposedly for the new Wolverine?
Dacker Montgomery. Dacker Montgomery as Wolverine.
It's like funny to me. They're like, all right, let's take out one Australian actor. Let's put in another one to play Wolverine here. Like, let's just
the Australian cinematic universe.
Basically, it's just rumors right now that he put it was like a fan art.
Yeah.
And they put a picture of him like looking like Wolverine, but he looks good to me. He looks more like a Sabretooth than a Wolverine to me.
Either way, I think.
Yeah, either way, it'll work. I mean,
he shows his acting skills in Stranger Things. I definitely think he could be in the Marvel universe.
Because for him, with the way he portrayed his character on Stranger Things, how at first you hated that motherfucker because he was just a straight jackass, and then at the end you actually felt sorry for him because he wasn't really trying to be that way. He was like the mind flayer thing was making him do that shit. And he said like he redeemed himself in the end. It kind of shows you like his range and shit. So seeing the fan art of them turning him into Wolverine, I can see it. It actually worked.
Okay. Well, another person that's come to the Marvel universe or Disney Plus is Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. And if you don't know who Oscar Isaac is, he played Poe. He played Poe in Star Wars trilogy, and I really don't know exactly who Moon Knight is. Like you did say, Moon Knight is like Batman.
He's like
Batman in the Marvel
Batman.
universe.
Yeah,
but more dark. But I'll say this: I have never seen Oscar Isaac in a movie I have not liked, but X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah, he was Apocalypse. Oh no!
I was like, man, that
got
was
that movie
not
too,
the right
man.
guy.
I bought that
was
movie.
not the right guy for that role.
I bought that movie on
Hold on.
on a Black
Moon
Friday
Knight
special.
was in X-Men Apocalypse.
He was Apocalypse.
No, Oscar Isaac played Apocalypse
He was
in
Apocalypse.
X-Men Apocalypse.
He sure was.
And that was not a good role choice by
that
Fox.
wasn't
But
a
Fox
good
had
Apocalypse
plenty of
at
bad
all.
role choices.
Motherfucker, Apocalypse
Like,
was 5 foot tall, bro. That was a goddamn sham.
And, dude, Apocalypse in the comics has always been Jack, like the Dwayne
Like a
the Rock
big
Johnson.
ass-
Yet now,
Yeah.
Now if
He
they
was swole and he could make himself big or small.
yeah, because of the alien tech, but motherfucker Oscar Isaac was 5 foot the entire movie. He had this.
Olivia Munn was taller than him.
He had a part. He had like a Pharaoh Party City suit on, spray painted blue. I wasn't liking it at all, bro.
That's what I was
Damn, I
saying,
forgot
man.
about.
I mean,
See,
I think
I remember his role when he played the tech CEO in Ex Machina. That was
a
good.
great movie.
And the way that he was playing it, because he was playing it as he was a smart dude, but he was like crazy as shit. That's pretty much kind of like the Moon Knight. He's crazy as shit, but I think he's a mercenary. I think one of the Moon Knights was like a mercenary or some shit, but he could play the crazy role real good. But then I fucking think about X-Men Apocalypse. I totally forgot that he was Apocalypse. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah,
now.
because I mean, because it was a bad casting choice, but he was great as Poe in Star Wars. I mean, he was.
Oh
great.
yeah, he was
great.
real good.
He was great in that Natalie Portman movie where it's got the weird stuff going on with the aliens. You remember that? With
Annihilation.
God, that was. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
in
he
that.
was. Yeah, that was a
great
great
in
movie
X.
too.
He's great in Ex Machina.
Shout out to the bear.
Movies.
Shout out to the bear. I like the bear in that movie.
God, that was such a weird, messed up scene.
That scared the
I
shit
was
out of me,
like,
bro.
oh man.
Oh, I don't know about
You ain't
Dude,
what, man, hey,
that in the
do yourself a favor and watch Annihilation. It's called Annihilation.
Oh, the scene
Isn't
in the
Annihilation
cave.
that movie where they're like in the woods and there's something killing everybody or chasing after everybody or something?
Kinda.
Like
It's if you watch the trailer, it's like something has crash landed in a remote part of the world, or like the US or some kind of shit. And there's like this bubble.
Like the woods are.
It's like a big ass bubble.
Yeah.
If you walk inside the bubble, that's where all the weird shit is. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But once you walk in this bubble, it's gonna be some weird shit. And anything in there that's in that bubble is gonna get affected. And
Did
there's
Dennis
a scene.
Villeneuve direct that, or who directed that movie? I'm trying to remember.
I don't recall.
I want to say it was Dennis Villeneuve.
The only thing that
I'm
stood
not
out to me the
100%
most was that goddamn bear. If you watch that bear
was a
scene, bro,
brutal
that
scene.
was
Just
that was some
brutal.
fucked up shit.
Brutal scene.
That was
But
fucked
that
up.
and the scene inside the cave, dude. There's a lot of scenes that movie will mess with their head.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit in there, bro. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. No spoilers, because we
Oscar
had
Isaac was really good in that Netflix movie with Ben Affleck, where they play the mercenaries too that go to rob the drug dealer.
The drug one.
Triple Frontier.
Yeah,
dude,
Triple
that
Frontier.
movie was good.
that was good too.
Yeah, Triple
Spoiler
Frontier was
here.
dope.
I'm gonna throw a spoiler alert out here. I wasn't expecting Ben Affleck to die in that movie, but I mean, it was like I was like, wow. And then the other three actors carried that movie. Like after
I
that.
didn't.
was
Yeah,
great.
that was that was dope because nobody's seen that.
You know what?
coming.
Yeah, I was
Everybody
like,
thought
what?
that.
I'm already forgetting about Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. I thought, I'm feeling good about this choice.
Yeah, he'll make a great mercenary style actor. Like he's. I mean, that's basically what he's. I think he. I mean, what I know with Mando, they talked about how Pedro Pascal quit halfway through the season. I think he would make a great Mando for the rest of as long as he doesn't take off his helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that was why he quit, because he wanted to take the helmet off or some shit, right?
yeah.
Punk ass.
Mm. Let's get on to what y'all think about Batwoman. They revealed their first photo of Javisha Leslie.
Why set up
in
this
costume.
poor girl for failure? That's what I'm like. Why? This show is going nowhere unless they get new writers and a cinematographer. Like, this show was terrible. If you watched it on CW, it was bad.
I tried to watch it.
Season 2 coming in 2021.
I tried to watch it, man. The first season or the only season of Batgirl or Batwoman. I didn't like it at all. Not one bit.
It was bad.
Even like, and the only reason why I was remotely interested in it was because during their Infinite Crisis event, like she had kind of not a major role, but she did kind of have a major role when she was going through different Bat universes to try to get the answers and get the help and shit. And I thought she was okay, but then watching her show, I was like, yeah, this is garbo.
It was not good.
Well, I don't think it's gonna do any good because it don't have Ruby Rose on it, and there's also what I'm reading here is it's gonna probably get bad views because of the LG, the alphabet community.
Yeah, why you say it like that? Just
say
it.
It will have bad views.
Say the letters.
The LGBTQ plus.
I just want to see you stumble on the words. I just want to hear him just stumble.
Oh my God.
It's so much.
LGBT.
It's like so much to say.
I want the knife.
Daniel, spell banana.
It's so much, dude. LGBTQ plus.
There we go.
I'm like, dude, you gotta say the plus. LGBTQ plus. I'm like, man.
The plus is the streaming service. But I don't know. It's
talking about it might get bad views because of that.
I mean, it could because the character is she's lesbian, and I don't know if this new Batwoman is going to be a lesbian. Which to me, it doesn't really matter.
It's bad anyway, so it really.
The show is bad.
Is that what you're saying?
So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Unless they get new writers and stuff, it's not even gonna last another season.
I wish her
anyway,
luck.
so.
I hope because I hate to see a black actress get stuck on a bad project because it's hard for black women to kind of get cool roles like that. So I hope that this shit works out.
All right. Well, let's get on to our next segment. Let's get on to these movies and trailers. Let's get on to basically. Are y'all excited about the new James Bond film, No Time to Die?
Absolutely. I mean, who isn't excited about a new James Bond movie?
Well, are you going to theaters to watch it because it's not coming on streaming services? Basically, they asked Netflix and Apple. Well, MGM asked Netflix and Apple for $600 million to have James Bond film on streaming.
Damn, for real?
And you already know they said, hell no.
Hell no.
To the no.
Hell no.
Hell no. That's what they said. That's
bro.
Basically,
I haven't watched
with Amazon.
I haven't watched a James Bond movie since Casino
Skyfall
Royale
was dope, dude. That was the last one. Skyfall was like one of the best ones.
I know.
Skyfall was good, dude. Javier Bardem is always a great villain.
It's a lot of my friends and coworkers would tell me to watch Casino Royale. I tried to watch. I got bored watching it.
I never really watched Casino Royale. I never watched it.
That's a great one.
Skyfall.
Whipping him in the nuts.
Skyfall.
Skyfall was dope.
I tried to watch Skyfall, but it was I was my head wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of zoned out.
Skyfall was dope, man.
What
Skyfall
a put you to sleep with the Skyfall.
It could have been. I mean,
hey.
If it comes on streaming services, I'll
Skepta.
probably watch it. But it's not like something I'm just
Sadly, I just found out from these guys, speaking of James Bond, that Sean Connery passed away this morning.
Yeah,
sir,
Sean Connery. He was 90 years old.
Yeah.
Isn't that a shame?
Well,
Nicholas
basically,
I'm a Highlander.
This is one of the movies they think will raise theaters up.
You think so?
I really think it
raise
will
them
too.
from
I mean, it
underground.
looks really good.
Because it says theatrical release could bring in around $1.2 billion at the box office.
I mean, the
because you know
dope.
Skyfall
And all the James Bond trailers are dope as hell.
$1.1 billion.
I don't know. I believe you.
I'm excited to see the dude from Bohemian Rhapsody and something else too. He plays the bad guy.
He's the bad guy, yeah.
So, yeah. What's his name? Army Hammer or something like that? Or no, that's not. No, what is his name?
You talking about the dude that played Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is
Yeah, he looked like a villain.
Dude, he
looks like a
do too.
villain.
He looked like dude from you remember that old Nickelodeon show called Sleepy Town
Yeah.
or whatever the hell it was?
Yeah. I know you
That's
talking
what
about.
he looked like, dude. With the
You talking about the Robbie? What's his name? Robbie. Why do I even know this shit? I don't even know that.
Because it's like, that's what he looked like.
It's like
He
a kid
always
show, and I know that shit. I got the worst kind of brain damage. I got the worst brain damage.
No.
I remember
the
that
dude
shit.
off the beetle bots or the Power Rangers with the Beetles.
Beetleborgs.
Yeah, the Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs.
The guy used to go like he used to have his little saying he would do. He's kind of like their Zed. But
Oh
he's like a
yeah,
Jay Leno / look. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. Shut up, man.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah. You made me remember that dude. He had that weird ass putty chin. Fuck all that shit.
He looked just like Jay Leno with an evil
Thanks for
villain.
bringing up bad memories, man. Damn.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theaters, but I will pay for it when it comes on.
Dude, if
Streaming
AMC is offering $5
after theaters.
tickets, I'm gonna go see it for $5. I'll rent out a theater for $100 and like get like 6 of my.
Ooh, they are letting
Yeah.
people rent out theaters.
You
If
can
I'm
get
not
four
mistaken.
or five
In
of your
certain
close
areas.
friends and just go watch it all together. Rent it all out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
Let your kids
wait.
run around in the-
They're actually letting people. So they need the money bad.
Oh yeah, AMC is refusing
Yeah,
to close.
they hurting.
They're like, no.
So
we will
AMC
get
they
through this.
treat their theater like a skating rink or Chuck E. Cheese or some shit.
Yeah, right now they're like, look, we will get through this. We believe in the American people will start coming back to movies. And coronavirus just starting last week was like, ha ha.
We're looking for great families, great white families from the suburbs.
If it brings in 1.2 billion, it'll help.
I can see it.
That's
I can
true.
see it. But then, I mean, to rent out a theater, bro, you got that's gonna take some coin to do that. The operating costs alone.
Well, let's get on to Chadwick Boseman, his last movie. He's
Coming to
playing in
America.
Ma Rainey's. Basically, it's a sweat, slick summer day in Chicago, 1927, and everybody wants something. Basically, it's about the mother of blues, Ma Rainey. And Chadwick Boseman is playing Levy, who is desperate to put a contemporary spin on Ma's old-fashioned songs, hoping it will launch his own career. And Viola Davis is playing Ma Rainey. So
Right.
This is one of Chadwick Boseman's last movie. And if I'm not mistaken, it's streaming on Netflix.
Damn.
And it looks real good, too.
I'll check that out.
And now I remember I was talking about Chadwick Boseman. They said, dude never looked tired and never stopped working. They said you couldn't even tell he was sick.
Yeah,
What was that?
I think when I was
Still sad.
Marvel had put out they put out a video about like a tribute video about him, and just hearing interviews of other castmates from the Avengers that they would talk about him. They said he never looked tired. They knew that what he was going through, but he didn't look like he was in pain and all that shit, bro. That's a real fucking hero.
We didn't know.
Hell no,
All
I
the
didn't
celebrities probably knew.
I was
but not
actually
the
shocked when I
fans. The
found out. I
fans
was like,
didn't know.
damn, this fool had cancer. I didn't even know.
We all was. Because
I
we thought when he was skinny, we all thought it was for a movie role or something.
Yeah, I thought it was a movie
That was
role.
the first sign right there.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna be playing Bobby Brown or something.
Who wants to play
You know
it?
what I'm saying?
Who wants to play Bobby Brown?
Hey man,
Bobby Brown-
dude's had
Bobby
an
Brown
interesting
don't
life.
Hold
bro.
on, man. Hold on.
Bobby Brown
Hey,
don't even want
that
to be
Bobby Brown biopic was dope.
My
man, on
prerogative?
BET. That biopic.
Yeah, my
I think that's what it's
prerogative,
called.
yeah,
That
I
was
saw
dope.
it. Bobby Brown is crazy.
That was dope on BET.
Bobby Brown is crazy, man. I was like, I gotta watch this.
Bro, hey, when Bobby Brown,
Yeah, he was on some other
when they was doing
stuff,
that
dude.
being Bobby Brown show, and Whitney Houston was, she was like, she said on the camera, she said, you used to help me out, even when I was constipated, you used to come in and help me out. I said, oh, what the fuck is going on in this house? It's a
it
goddamn
was.
shame.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's an American tragedy, man. Goddamn.
Also, I've just seen that Denzel Washington, he's the producer on the film. So
On Ma Rainey.
shout out, yeah, on the Ma Rainey's movie. It's gonna be a dope movie, man. I'm gonna check it out when it comes on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I
So
give it a shot.
let's get.
So he's basically trying to like move blues farther, right? Basically, is what he's trying to do.
No, basically he's running with Ma Rainey, trying to start his own career.
Oh, I thought he's trying to like reinvent blues. Then like 20 years later, he's just gonna watch Elvis steal it, and then be like, "God,
damn it,
fuck you, Elvis."
Damn, that was our shit.
Damn it. Yeah.
Hey, it looks good. I seen the trailer and all that. It looks dope.
My rant about
So
Elvis
let's get on
stealing
to
music.
the Kingsman trailer 3
That shit look dope.
for our next theater topic.
It looks good.
That shit look dope as fuck.
It looks better than the first two, I
Yeah.
think. Like,
Yeah. I didn't
I think
realize.
the trailer,
It looked when I first saw it, it looked like a war movie.
the
That's what I
story
thought.
looks better condensed than the original Kingsman movies. The original
Yeah.
Kingsman movies were fun. They're kind of like the Crank movies.
Yeah.
Like they're just
Mhm.
bad shit crazy and fun to watch.
Those fun
But
summer
this
movies.
this looks like a legitimate storyline put in a crazy like Guy Ritchie story film. Like it's actually looks pretty good. Ralph Fiennes is in it again. I believe he was in the first one, if I remember right.
I don't know.
Yeah. The first two movies made up to 125 million,
Did it?
and yeah, both of them.
Bro, I didn't realize
know the
in that
movie.
trailer because the bad guy that was in it, I was like, that motherfucker looks familiar because he had like the long black hair, and then I was like, nigga, looks like Rasputin from like Russia, and then it turned out that's Rasputin. It's World War One.
It's
That-
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Hey,
What they
I'm
doing? An
hyped about
Anastasia
that one.
remake? Is that what this is?
Because I mean, like when I watched the first Kingsman movie, I always wanted to know how. I always wanted to know like how did that organization kind of start, and this is kind of cool, showing somewhat of that.
Well,
origin.
the plot is it says the plot is gonna be outside of it telling the finale of Eggsy and Harry Hart's story.
Okay.
They said we don't know all that much about the plot for the third movie, but they do say it's gonna have Rasputin.
Rasputin.
It does say that,
Hold on, what?
and it says it's gonna be off the third.
Rasputin.
They said it's gonna be off the third issue. It's been off the third issue of the Kingsman comic series. I didn't even know it was a comic.
You see, he
I
powering
didn't know it
through
was based off a comic. I'm just now seeing that now.
Rasputin.
Like, that's crazy.
Rasputin. It's a bag. Ma'am, are you wearing underwear?
Yes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I like Anastasia, man. That was a great movie.
Anastasia.
I hadn't even watched that movie.
It's crazy how they turned something that's based off of Revolution into a cartoon movie.
Yeah, but that
dope.
whole story was way more messed up than Disney led on to. So
Not only that's
Oh,
even
yeah.
a Disney movie. I think that's like when another Hollywood studio made that animated movie. I heard that's not even the truth.
maybe.
I think I was
that's
gonna
not the
call her
true story.
Rasputin. God damn it, Anastasia. I heard
That's
she
like
died.
The true
That's like
story
the
is they all
Pocahontas.
got murdered by like Russian revolters.
Yeah.
They all got
that's like the
executed.
Pocahontas story.
Yeah, no,
this is like
that's
Pocahontas.
another Disney lie.
They even killed the dog in the real story. They killed their dog. They had a
Damn,
dog.
for
And
real?
they snapped
They
his
weren't- they
neck and
weren't
beat
having
his
that
head in
shit.
with a shovel. They did. They weren't playing.
Yeah, if you want to hear about it on Netflix, Netflix has a couple documentaries about it. And there's a show called The Last Czars. I believe that talks about it.
It does.
So let's get on to this next trailer. This Michael Bay movie called Songbird Trailer.
Oh man.
Basically,
Just rename that movie.
It's talking about it's a mutated strand of coronavirus called COVID-23 wreaks havoc on the world,
Just
and it's produced by Michael Bay.
just call that
Basically-
movie Too Soon.
Yeah.
Too soon. The
That movie made my butthole clench. I was watching it. My hands started sweating. My
Hey.
forehead started sweating. I started getting itchy watching this trailer for this movie.
I did-
I am
hey.
like, bro,
I didn't like this trailer one bit. I liked the story of it. Nigga, it was too soon. This is like,
if you want people to stay in their house, this is a good reason.
Oh my goodness, bro!
Because
when they taking the lady away from the door and then they cap her on the stairway just for leaving. I'm like, and they're talking about how they're killing people on site if they're leaving their quarantine areas and stuff. I'm like, what?
Like I don't think this movie is gonna help with people that they got their anxieties with the COVID-19 shit, or even it's gonna fuel the flames on both sides. Like you got the motherfuckers who are anti-mask and they're anti-government taking over public health shit. That's not gonna help them and their anxieties. And then the motherfuckers who are quarantining and scared to go outside. This is not gonna help their anxieties at all either. It's a good trailer. It's fucked up, but it's too soon for this shit.
The funniest thing to me was I was sitting here just looking at, upcoming movie previews and stuff. And before that, I'm sitting here watching The Croods too. Like, oh, hey, this looks like a good, happy movie and all this. Hey, all right, they're making another Cruise. My daughter gonna love it. And I said, what the hell is this? Like, I'm like, what is this? Pandemic movie, like, oh man, like it was way too soon.
It's way too soon, bro. And the way that they, and then like
man,
like, because like all right, every like each the number on the virus is the year that it's been discovered or some kind of shit. So that means COVID-23. That means that this virus is happening in this movie is 2023. They said
they've been quarantined for 200 something months straight. The beginning or something like that, right? Or 28.
It was some shit like that. But the 23, crazy. The 23 means that's the year. That was year 2023. That's
how that's
3 years from now.
2023.
Right. Dude. That was a little.
Then that one kid is like immune who looks like the dude from The Croods, which I found ironic. I was like, what? How do I let this character from The Croods
I came here for The Croods
jump into this movie? Oh man, this is.
I mean, like we all complain about Hollywood not having any ideas. I guess we'll give them this one.
There you go, right there.
I mean, bro, if you want to shoot a dystopian pandemic style movie, right now is the perfect time because ain't nobody outside.
Or just send a documentary crew over to the White House or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. That is true. Exit polls looking real close from what I've been reading this morning.
Yeah.
So
let's get on to some of these music topics. Basically, rumor has it that Adele, she's dating Skepta.
I'm skeptic about this.
They've been dating. They were saying things been heating up for months. Huh?
I think she confirmed it though in a tweet.
I think she confirmed it with the Africa skit on SNL talking about.
That's what they said. A lot of people didn't like the Africa skit, but talking about the whole thing is they've been hanging around the same circles, and they from the same area of UK called Tottenham.
Tottenham.
It's Tottenham. Ain't no Tottenham.
Tottenhams.
It is Tottenham. Totten taters.
Tater tots.
Better drill Cumbersnatch. Tottenham. Tottenham. England.
Shout out to Skepta. I like Skepta's music, man. He's one of like the big artists in UK, and y'all already know Adele. So shout out to her
on a new album. That's the first thing that caught my attention from the SNL episode she was on. She said she hasn't finished her album. It's like, ooh, that means she's working on a new album. Mm-hmm. So
okay.
And then
also, go ahead. My bad, B.
Do that Africa skit. I'm telling you, watch it. You are going.
I'm gonna have to watch
bust
it.
Out
I didn't watch this week's episode, but I'm gonna catch up.
It's always great watching an SNL skit where the main person or somebody can't hold it together, right? And Adele is just losing it during the skit because of how many dick jokes like her and Kate McKinnon just keep making throughout the whole thing. Like it is just, and Kate McKinnon just straight faced as always. Straight face talking about and the bamboo is so big and long. It just keeps showing like two dudes carrying some white blonde girl behind them, like off somewhere, like the entire time, dude. It is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I like that and the Bachelorette skit was both really, really funny.
Oh, they did another Bachelorette?
They did a Bachelorette skit where Adele was on there, and every time she kept losing, she kept singing one of her songs. And they're like, who is this bitch? Like, why does she keep singing? Like, she's playing herself, you know? Yeah. She's playing herself on the show. And he's like, I give my rose to such and such. And she starts singing, you know, never mind, I'll find someone like you, or whatever it was. Like, it was really, really funny. Because she wasn't the musical guest.
Mm. Oh, she wasn't?
Some other lady. No, she had some other lady as a musical guest, and she was just the host. But she did do some singing. So it was.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check that one out.
The one with Pete Davidson's real funny too.
Pete Davidson,
the Pete Davidson, the okay guy. I forgot what skit that is.
I like Pete Davidson.
I think he's
funny. Hey man,
dude.
King of Staten Island is a good movie.
I've been meaning. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna buy it to stream it.
Great movie. I rented it for like $2. Watched it one day. Great movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. When I saw the trailer for it, because like his dad died, and his dad worked at a fire department. He's working in the fire department or some shit.
It's basically a biography film of Pete Davidson's life. Basically.
Oh, word?
It's pretty much what it is.
Okay.
It's kind of like an 8 Mile for a comedian. Like that's how I felt about the movie.
Damn, that's a good way to put it.
We're saying 8 Mile for a comedian.
It's like an 8 Mile, like it's a somewhat biographical movie of that person's life. Like a lot of stuff that happens in the movie actually happened to the actual person.
Yeah.
In real life.
Mm-hmm. So that's what's up. I'll check it out.
I said 8 Mile. Hey, I love 8 Mile, man.
They should have made a sequel called it 9 Mile.
I don't think it works like that.
I want to eat some spaghetti.
All right. So all my Drake fans, everybody that loves Drake, he's dropped. Whoa,
I've been a Drake hater my whole life.
Dang. Alrighty. Well, his birthday was this week, October 25th, and it was his 34th birthday. And to celebrate his 34th birthday, he's dropping an album in January called Certified Lover Boy.
Is it gonna flop like his last album he had come out?
Yeah,
I'm throwing
strong words, boy. Strong words.
It flopped.
I mean, dude, compared to what Drake was putting out when it came to the hits and all that, I guess you want to call them that, to what happened on this.
Okay, but that album wasn't really it wasn't really an album though. It's supposed to be a mixtape.
Whatever, but I don't know.
Well, Certified Lover Boy will be dropping January. If you want anything
Halloween
new
Cypher,
coming from
that's
Drake.
what I feel like he should be in. Was that Halloween Cypher?
Hey, we can talk about the Halloween Cypher. Hey, I think Candyman had the best verse.
Candyman did have the best verse. I'm surprised it didn't have Eminem as Jason, since he used to do the chainsaw.
Yeah, dude,
the hockey mask.
That would be dope if he did that.
You know what I'm saying? They should have had famous rappers actually being each one of them. You know what I'm saying? That would have been
have him in a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Candyman was dope. If you want to watch that, go on to our Instagram site. So
I can't wait for the Candyman remake with Jordan Peele though. Yeah. That looks fantastic.
Dope.
That made my butthole clench like real bad. Like literally, I was like, "What?"
I think what got me excited about that is because they got the original Candyman is going to be in it, and while they got the new Candyman, but they're going to do shout out to the original, to the OG.
Oh yeah. And now Jordan Peele's also going to be doing a Stephen King, The People Who Live Under the Stairs.
I don't remember that.
That's his next project as well.
Oh, for real? Hold on, you talking about the people on the stairs that like the dude that lived in the walls and shit, Roach and all that shit?
Yeah.
That was a Stephen King movie?
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah.
Or a Stephen King book or a story? I didn't know that. I remember seeing that shit because just the dude Roach living in the wall, that fucked me up. But damn,
crazy movie.
I'll keep my eye out on that.
All right. So another album that's dropping is Kid Cudi. Basically,
Can't wait
he's
for that.
dropping Man on the Moon 3. And this would be his album since, hold on. You know, he got they say, he had Kids See Ghosts. That was his last album that he really actually dropped. And he teased an album called Intergalactic, but he never dropped it, if I'm not mistaken. Previously he teased an album called Intergalactic, but never dropped it. So if y'all waiting on some Kid Cudi, Kid dropping the album, Man on the Moon 3.
I'm a big fan of Kid Cudi.
Yeah,
I like Kid Cudi. He dope, man. So let's get on to, go ahead and talk about it. BScribbs, the Oreo that built a vault to protect cookies in case asteroid hit.
Oreo be thinking about the fat people of the world. I swear to God, and this is why I love them. They're like, look, the whole world could come to an end, and somehow if somebody comes here to Earth, they're going to find some damn Oreos. All right? We're going to take some specially batch-made Oreos. We're going to put them in this vault that's completely impenetrable. Like, they're even wrapping the Oreos in a Mylar film that is withstandable from negative 80,000 degrees to 300,000 degrees Fahrenheit without melting or anything. Like they went into this project for real. To me, that is they care about their fat people, bro. They know their audience.
This is when science helps.
It's in Norway, if I'm not mistaken. And it also says on the Nerdist, there's no secret where the vault is, though. Its global coordinates are 78,853.1 north. They will remain there at least.
Said we like the idea, man. Can we join? They commented on Oreo's Twitter. I was like, oh, that'd be cool if they put some Sour Patch Kids in there.
So
they said it's gonna stay there until the asteroid hits, because it says the asteroid is supposed to hit November 2nd.
So when the asteroid hits, and then thousands and maybe millions of years later, when new life starts or aliens come finally and discover the planet, they unlock this vault and they discover diabetes.
That's what they're saying. Yes. They're saying in the rare case, it says, but in the rare case that giant rock does crash into our home world and Earth becomes a barren wasteland with few survivors, those who remain will still be able to look forward to one thing: enjoying Oreo.
Bro,
how'd that make you feel?
You know how many people are going to be fighting to try and get into that vault?
It's going to be Mad Max. It's going to be Mad Max Fury Road, but with Oreos.
Yeah, but
it's going to be like Zombieland with the Twinkies.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know how many people, though, even if there is an asteroid ends up coming for Earth that's, going to take it out, I'm reading that there's potentially, 1,000-foot wide asteroid coming in, 2086. Basically, you know how many people are going to be fighting to try and get into that thing before that even happens? There's going to be World War III just to try and get in this Oreo vault. Just try and survive.
They already have the people that they're going to get in that vault. Is there any scientists that are working on that shit, or the people that are funding that damn shit? That's already sold. They have secured their place in the future.
You remember that movie 2012?
Hey. Oh, yeah.
The boats.
Hey, where's
the boats?
I want to know, where's the Space Force at? Where is the Space Force at?
Dude, I don't know.
They're coming when the new health plan comes. Remember the president. The president got
a great show on Netflix with Steve Carell. By the way, Space Force is hilarious.
The president, he said that
he put so much money in the Space Force. Where is Space Force at?
I'm telling you,
it's in his taxes.
It's in his taxes. It's going to be revealed when he releases his taxes and when his healthcare plan that's supposed to replace Obamacare comes out. That's when
we already got a flag for it. We got a flag for it. We put a lot of money into it.
Man.
The only thing we got right now, and the only thing that we need right now, is that flag. Is that Star Trek knockoff flag? That's the only thing we need. Is that fucking copyright
infringement. The wall he said 4 years ago he was going to build. Did they ever even finish that?
Space Force is working on that wall too. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Big Orange got you covered. when the wall.
I heard them say that the wall was unclimbable. Then I literally saw a video of two dudes using a rope ladder.
They climb the rope. They use a rope to climb over the damn wall. They
used a rope ladder to literally climb over after this was supposed to be unclimbable. They're like, oh, okay.
Hey, didn't he say he was in the video saying we had the best mountain climbers and even the best mountain climbers couldn't climb this thing. Motherfucker, Mexicans with rope ladders scaled that shit.
Hey,
it's because they're Mexicans, not Mexicans. That's what my wife told me.
message.
That's right.
Hey, shout out
to the Mexicans.
Hey, shout out to the Mexicans and shout out to my Georgia peach.
What?
In the White House.
What? I get what you're getting at there, but that sounded a little.
I'm just
what is in that tea?
Hey,
Esther's what is in that tea, bro? Like,
hey,
what?
I think you need to sign an NDA after saying some shit like that, bro.
I'm gonna crack me open some liquor after this now too. He must have that in that tea.
The Georgia peach in the White House.
The Cheeto pie. the Cheeto pie inside the white eye.
Hey, man, let's just. Hey, we're not a
that unlicked Dorito finger of a man.
Y'all way. Hey, we're not steering y'all away from who y'all want to go for. Just vote for whoever you want to vote for.
You look like an orange tennis
ball. If you don't vote, you can't talk about it. So let's get on to our next. Let's get on to Jeffrey Toobin, basically chief legal analyst and renowned reporter for the New Yorker. He's suspended because he exposed himself during a Zoom call with colleagues, and what he says was an accident.
You don't accidentally whip your dick out and start working that shit.
He thought his camera was off. He said he thought his camera was off. Like he thought he turned his camera off and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna video chat somebody else real quick." You
remember there was a video. I saw it on Twitter. It was a joke about people on Zoom doing their Zoom meetings, and it's like 9 motherfuckers in the Zoom meeting, and then there's this one dude. He's like, "All right, is that it for the meeting? All right, cool." And he thinks the camera's off and he reaches in his pants.
They're like, no.
He said, "Oh my God. Look at him. That shit happened in real life."
The one dude in the corner was cracking up while like the women were like mortified and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
and this nigga did this shit for real. And then it made this shit even funny. OJ Simpson was clowning on him. He's like, damn Jeffrey Toobin. I'm like, dude, bro, how do you?
You know, it's fun.
I don't know. All I know, he got an OnlyFans set up now. Is you can find him on OnlyFans at Tube Steak.
He was a legendary lawyer, and now he's also a master debater.
Hey, matter of fact, that's what OJ Simpson said. He was like, "Damn, Jeffrey, at least Pee Wee Herman did it in an adult theater." I was like, "Damn, nigga, you gonna have fucking OJ cracking jokes at you?" And I think he was one of the legal analysts in the OJ trial. That's why he was cracking jokes at him.
Yeah, he was too.
Right.
So he probably had porn on another tab or something.
He probably did.
Laptop.
That's what I'm saying. He forgot to turn. Yeah, he forgot to turn his video off.
Dude, just imagine.
It's just an old man making an old man kind of like, I don't understand how Zoom works mistake.
Yeah.
That's why I felt bad for
Never too old to masturbate. Hey, you're never too old.
Your wife's in the other room. You might as well just get it in.
That.
Hey. And put on old OnlyFans black.
Yeah. Find him on OnlyFans at
Jeffrey Tube Steak. Jeffrey Tube Steak Boogie.
Toobin and Toobin.
Toobin. Porn tube. Jeffrey Toobin.
Catch him on Pornhub. The Tubester. Goddamn shame. Goddamn white nigga, just turn. Go in the goddamn bathroom or something, bro. What's the fuck wrong with you? Just whipping your shit out.
Oh man. That made my week.
Bro, I saw that because like I watched CNN, and normally before that happened, he was on like every time they would talk because they were talking about the Supreme Court confirmations, and they always had him in there to speak his mind, and then lately he was gone. I was like, well, I guess he's doing some other shit, and then I saw that shit on Twitter. Well, actually, Saturday Night Live. The week before, they were the Weekend Update was talking about Jeffrey Toobin. I said, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I looked it up. I was like, "God damn, Jeffrey! Just you couldn't wait. You just had to show the world what you're made of."
Hey, well, we're pushing that outward, guys.
All right.
So,
are we?
Yeah. The great thing about it, we're at an hour right now.
Oh yeah, it's true. Looking at it, says an hour and 4 minutes on my little recorder right here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I put a little watch on.
But according to Jeffrey, it's time.
We got the mediator right here now. We got the gotta keep it under an hour, guys.
So let's start off with some last comments, shout outs. Let's shout out to the Busta album.
Oh,
dope.
that was good.
Dope.
I gotta listen to it. I got a backlog now. I gotta listen to now.
It's made me want to fight people. I was like, I just got all hyped. I was like, what?
Is it hard?
Remind when you listen to DMX album,
it's
bro.
Hard.
It's hard.
Busta Rhymes dropped the album. Ariana Grande dropped an album.
Nah, I didn't listen to that one.
King Von dropped an album.
Man, I just watched a crazy documentary.
Trippie Redd dropped an album. Bunch of people dropped that album.
I just watched a crazy documentary on King Von talking about the silent assassin, how he's got away with murdering like 20 people in Chicago. Never had a single case.
He crazy.
What?
Man. I don't know what's wrong.
Why do motherfuckers want to snitch on themselves and shit? What?
Hey.
Well, no, it's like it's a documentary basically trying to pinpoint these murders on it.
Oh, I thought it's a documentary. He's just up on the camera.
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
We're not from 63rd. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, sir, you got that.
I like his music though. I like his music.
Sir, when you switch the Spectrum cable, bro, you up here freezing like a motherfucker. He was like this.
Am I?
Yeah, you was freezing. He was like,
yeah, you look like you put land before time on pause.
Like you look like you was winking at me. I was like, I think he thinks we're the Georgia Peach.
Hey, get y'all, man.
The Georgia Peach.
Hey, don't talk about my friend.
He debuted as the Georgia Peach this week.
Hey.
The stuff between him and the Borat dude has been hilarious, dude. Like Sacha Baron Cohen fried his ass on
Dude,
Twitter.
hey, did you see the video on Sacha Baron Cohen showed a video of him escaping when he was doing the concert, and he was telling them
they were trying to rip the doors open from the ambulance.
Dude, they were trying to fuck his ass up. Like those other people, they were actually pissed. I guess they figured it out that he was playing a prank, so they chased him off the stage, and then his body, like the security that he hired for that shoot, that was the only saving grace that he had, because they hit him in the ambulance.
They were trying to rip the doors open.
They were trying to get him.
It was crazy.
They said one dude had a pistol. One dude had a pistol, and he was reaching for his pistol, and the armed security was telling him, that's a bad mistake, friend. I said, dude, you would have fucking died for real. He said making movies is not easy.
Hey man, hey, he made his own secret compartment to do the Giuliani thing. Like, have you read that? Like, he made because they said the Secret Service or whatnot came in there and swept the whole room and everything. Said it was clear.
Damn.
He made his own secret little cabinet inside the dressing area there.
For real.
To pop out in. Yeah. It's pretty crazy, the details. Like, he went to go through all of this to really expose a lot of stuff going on in the country. Like, it's...
Esther, you ain't watch... I'm taking you ain't watch Borat 2 yet.
Mad respect.
I haven't had the time, man.
Yeah,
come on,
you up here working.
I haven't had the time.
You got the Land Before Time. How you ain't gonna have any time?
Man, I ain't messing with you, man. I ain't messing with you, Flubber. I ain't messing with you, man.
Hey, he gotta get those star. He gotta get those star leaves,
over there
bro.
Shaking like Jello, man.
Over there get star leaves, bro. Man. He said you got the Land Before Time, but you got no time.
Hey, All right, now
we wrap it up.
Show, man.
We wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up.
Wrap it up. All right, BScribbs.
Shout out to my boy Q. I hope you enjoyed watching the Cowboys lose this weekend. Just saying that. Hope you enjoyed watching that third straight quarterback be on his back more than Pamela Anderson in the 90s. But I'll put it out there. Just follow me BScribbs88. Instagram, Twitter, all of that. BSailor88. Either one. Appreciate it.
Go ahead, Black.
You can catch me. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BlackApinoJ. That motherfucker and you can follow us as a whole on Instagram at The Unintelligent Graduates, on Twitter at The Unintel Grad, and on YouTube just search for The Unintelligent Graduates and you can check us out there. Thanks everybody for listening, man, and goddamn. Go Cowboys.
I really hope they win.
You can follow me at Sir Esters on Instagram, Twitter, and like Black said, I'm gonna say it for you again so you can have a remembrance in your mind.
Damn.
The Unintelligent Graduates on YouTube, Instagram, the Unintel Grads on Twitter, and make sure you share us, subscribe us, and give us a 5-star rating if you have Apple Podcasts.
Not like the one Dallas star.
Show us all the love that you can.
Wow.
And I got a quote here. R.I.P. again to Sean Connery. I got a quote here by Sean Connery. Basically, he says, "There's nothing like a challenge to bring out the best in a man." So always look for challenges to bring the best out in you. So take that into consideration. Also, just because you didn't graduate college don't mean you're a graduate. If you're bettering yourself every day means you're a graduate. And you may think, listening to our show, we are unintelligent. Well, that's your problem, and this is our show. And we're out.
Peace.
Peace.